Hello everybody, it's Current Cartoon TV coming with you another Steven Universe review. This time we're doing episode number 16. So, I have my co-host here, Gundam.
Hey guys.
And then we have our special guest, Red.
Hello there.
So, Red, how about you give me that synapse of this episode?
Sure thing. So this episode's called Letters to Lars. So Lars receives a letter from Steven updating him about the current ongoings in Beach City. While the town and its population are changing, the now former mayor, Bill Dewey, is having trouble trying to find his place in his new status quo.
Yes, and we'll find out what he does. Red, what did you like about this episode?
So what I liked about this episode is that I loved how it kind of wrapped everything into one big bow. It showed everyone's development, it showed what they're doing now, the changes to the city, what's actually being done. Because usually it's like, you see one episode and you forget that plot existed, so you think everything's back at square one again. But no, this whole city is going forward and making positive changes. I feel kind of bad for Mayor Dewey. He's just trying to find his happy place.
Can we call him Mayor Dewey, or is it now Billy Dewey now?
Billy Dewey?
Because he's no longer mayor, so he can't be Mayor Dewey anymore.
That's true, so he's just sad man Bill Dewey. I loved the improv group with
the mailman.
The mailman. Oh my god,
Jamie.
Jamie is so funny, and I love Pearl just like make it about Steven.
We did that last week.
It's like we always make it about Steven.
I love Pearl's little banter. It was so cute. I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. It was kind of homey. It was like, yeah, here's what's going on. Bigger and better things will soon to come. Fingers crossed.
Now, if CN has anything to say about that. Anyways, Gundam, what did you like about this episode?
What I liked about the episode, I did love the pacing of the episode very much so. Again, colors were out of control, awesome. Loved it. I did love the like Red said, the people, the towns, they're moving, they're continuing going. Dewey's, he's just trying to do his thing, trying to find his place in the world now that he's not mayor. And I really love the different character interactions. I love when he went to the food mobile and it had Mayor Dewey's head, but it was a potato. That was absolutely hilarious.
Its face was a meme.
It was. And I know this is a bad pun, but this is a really down-to-earth episode.
Oh, that hurt. Dude, that hurt.
It was really nice. I thought it was pretty good. That's pretty much it.
What I like that episode is that it did go around the town and showing how things change and all that. You got Ronaldo actually not believing that Lars is gone.
We can forget about Ronaldo forever. That'd be good.
Yes, please.
Yeah, seeing him cry in tears made me feel so alive.
Could not stand any word out of his mouth.
And then at the end of the episode, that Billy Dewey actually got a job finally. He's no longer this
sad old man.
Yeah, it was a sad old man, and it kind of made me feel bad for him for a little bit. It's like, wow, I know you were on top of your game and all that, but man, you got fallen so hard to earth.
Mm-hmm. It was cute though. I'm glad he got a job. Granted, he's still a little selfish, but he's getting there.
And now the big donut is open again.
Woo!
And I love it. It's going to be awesome. And now all the donuts are named after him, too, so it's going to be really fun.
Except the pink ones. Those ones are Pinky Lars.
Those are special.
Those are special. I did like the little, group that Jamie did and how Amethyst turned into a plunger. And he's like, no, you're doing it wrong. And then Paradox like, well, I doesn't improve improv. So that was kind of funny. And so... Red, do you have any dislikes?
Yeah, I mean, there's always not enough plot. There will be. It was a good ending to the setup for more plot. It's like, okay, we've wrapped everything in this nice little package, and then hopefully by next bomb, it's just gonna drop the bombshell. So, fingers crossed. But that's all the complaints that I had about it, and I'm sure others will say different.
Oh boy.
Give me that stink eye.
Yeah. Gundam, what is your dislikes on this? And I'm going to go get me a soda.
The dislikes, what I did not like about this episode was I agree with Red, did not further the plot. In fact, if you think about it, all this episode was just a recap of a lot of stuff we already know about Beach City. Like, there was nothing... I mean, I know that he was telling this to Lars, but we already knew this, and so, you know, when you have a good episode, a good show, you don't repeat everything that you've already learned throughout the whole season and all that good stuff. But I really wish that they had just focused more on maybe the, like, as Lars was hearing this, like, it would cut back to him, and they would, like, go through, like, a different, you know, part of space or something like that. Then it would cut back to Beach City and stuff, and make sure that everything was, like, kind of, like, cohesive. But just having it as, like, a one-note recap episode, I just really thought it was really bad. Sorry.
Now, all great animes and cartoons always have that one episode for the, like, recalls, or those people that just jump in. Was that one of these episodes?
Yes, but it didn't do it as well as those other shows as well, too, so.
What I disliked about this episode was kind of how it was presented. Like, yes, Steven sent a letter through Lars's head, and he was reading this, but at the end, you find out that Steven's just telling this whole story above his head. It's like, Lars even said, why did you write this letter if you were just going to tell me everything? It's like, okay, yeah. I understood that we're listening to Steven tell the story, but I didn't know that Steven was actually telling the story. Mm-hmm. So it was like, oh boy. And I kind of did like the fact that Lars, like, you know, I don't know half these people you're talking about. Who's Peridot?
Exactly.
Why can't she go through his head and they can meet there? Why didn't they do that?
There is a lot of plot holes in this, and I'm not talking about the one in Lars's head.
Oh.
Funny.
Ouch. That one hurt too. Anyways, well, that's all I have, so let's go into the ratings. Red.
This is a tough one. Can I do decimals?
Nope, you cannot.
Dang it.
Nah, he set that rule.
I had 4 out of 5, but listening to you guys kind of made me tone it down, so I'm gonna do 3 out of 5. Final answer. Didn't further the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Good wrap up though, and I can't wait for next season.
Or at least the next episode, or at least hopefully. Come on, GN, let's get this. How about you, Gundam? What you do?
I have to agree with Red. I can't. I was gonna give it a 2, but I'm not gonna be like that because it was a good setup to what's coming. But I'm sick of setups. I want to see the payoff. So 3 out of 5 is my score for this episode. I hope they do better going forward, and I can't wait for more.
I kind of like how you guys like change your scores after we just talked about this. Red here, 4 out of 5. You are a 2 out of 5, and then you guys both came out of 3 out of 5. And I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 myself because it was a good, neutral episode.
Mm-hmm. Very well, very well described. Very neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you guys for listening to us and talking about our Steven Universe review. And thank you, Red, for coming on to our show and talking about Steven Universe.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I feel like I'm not a special guest anymore.
Nope.
I feel like I've been here a while.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm going to probably have to change that one of these days to actually a co-host now, because I can't keep on saying special anymore. Cause...
I've been bumped up. I've been promoted.
Yep.
Don't forget, guys, to comment down below, leave a like, subscribe. We really would love to hear your feedback, and check out the descriptions down below for Facebook, Patreon, and Red. You'll have some links down there too as well, right?
Yeah, so I have a cosplay page. I'm at Perfectly Red Cosplay on Facebook, and I'm also on Instagram at Perfectly Red.
Well, thank you guys once again, and please check out our website at currentcartoontv.com. And thank you guys again. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.